Richard, thank you for coming, my guy. All right, first and foremost, thank you. Thank you for coming on the pod. I know it was last minute, bro, but I really appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for inviting me on. This is an
hmm
honor. Been
Of
being on
course.
something like this before, so yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, look, you're an upcoming guy just like us in this call right now, so I want to know what I really want to talk about obviously is like YouTube and stuff, but um, tell us a little bit about like what was it your idea to make videos about like Frutiger Aero? Because you found my video from my Frutiger, right? That's what you saw, and then you kind of like hit me up after that, being like, "Yo, I just saw your video," and then you were telling me you did a
Yeah.
lot of that. So, give us like a rundown of like
Yeah.
why
Because
you
the
started
thing
making
is
videos.
about 2000s. Yeah.
No, go ahead, go
Yeah, I
ahead.
was gonna say the thing about 2000s tech content is that
hmm
it's there. We don't really have direct competition because every creator has such a unique,
Right.
I guess, take on it.
hmm
So that's why I'm always reaching out to other small creators that have just a couple hundreds or a couple thousands of subscribers,
Right.
because yeah, we're not really in direct competition with each other. We all have our own
Right.
take on
hmm
what we cover. So yeah.
And like, what did made you want to focus more on Frutiger Aero? I mean, you've done it for what, like a year now? You've posted things
About a
about
year.
Windows.
Yep.
Yeah, about a
Yep.
year. And so, what made you want to like,
Yep.
start, doing Frutiger Aero exactly? Like, what was like, you know what, I'm gonna do Frutiger Aero instead out of everything? Like, did you like see a video,
Mhm.
or was it based off like just you having nostalgia and stuff?
Um, that's a complex question because I got into Frutiger Aero in spring of 2024. I just,
hmm
like the average person, I just started getting nostalgia compilations in my feed, and
Yeah.
I saw the video by Kylie Bogley and
hmm
Undefined,
Yeah.
those classic ones from
Yeah.
around 2023.
Yep. I remember seeing
And
those actually.
I yeah, those are the ones that
hmm
every like OG Frutiger Aero person has
Yeah.
seen. There's newer
Yeah.
ones that are maybe even
Yeah.
better and higher quality now, but those are
Yeah.
like the originals that everyone knows.
Yeah.
And so I saw those and I was like, wait, there's no book on this yet. And so I started writing a book on it, and
Yeah, that's what
I
you're
was
saying.
working
You're
on
writing
that
a
for a
book.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the channel was always kind of meant to promote the book, but of course I'm planning on continuing the channel well
Yeah,
after the
bro.
book's released. And
Oh
yeah.
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 I mean, I mean, I watched your Dorfic video, man, and like that's your like your most
Yeah.
viewed video, right? Like
Yeah.
honestly, like it's
I
so.
had no idea
Mm-hmm.
that that would blow up like that. It
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
38,000 views right now, and my most viewed video before that was at 12,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Which is still considering
yeah,
a lot
I
too,
couldn't stop
right? I
doing it.
mean, that's insane. Yeah, and I mean, like you compared to like when it comes to upload schedules, yours is very like limited, right? You only got 37 videos, and I mean, I'm at like 90 or something. And what about you, Hecklover? How many do you
Yeah.
have? Like you have like the same thing
I'm
too,
at
right?
130.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
around
130,
130.
and like you're already like at what 1.6 thousand subs. I mean, like that's really good. I mean, at the end of the day, like taking it away time from YouTube is not like a horrible thing, but at the same time, it's like when you make something so specific, like Vertigo, like Dorfic, it's like such a
Yeah.
unique thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, but
I mean, yeah, I love hyper specific content.
mhm.
Um, have you seen Extrament?
Extrament, what is that like a type
Yeah.
of aesthetic too,
He
or that's a YouTuber?
no, he's a YouTuber. He makes videos about aesthetics from the 2000s,
Mhm.
the 90s, the 2010s, and I think he's even planning on going back to the 80s sometime soon.
Ooh,
And
that sounds
he makes
bad.
videos about these aesthetics and get millions of views because the way he
Mhm.
I guess the way he makes them, the thumbnail, the
The
title,
quality, it's just
it's
all about
always
quality.
very
Yeah.
quality. It's quality. But it's also how broad he makes it. Because my videos, they, even though our videos are in the same niche, I'm only trying to appeal to one kind of person, really, the kind of people that are at r/Frutiger or the Frutiger Discord server.
Yeah.
He's trying to appeal to all of YouTube in like the Mr. Beast way. His videos are like
I mean,
titled,
that's the method,
"Why did the
right?
2000s look like that?"
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the method. Yeah.
Yeah, the Mr. Beast way. I mean, that's unfortunate because it's like oversaturation, like ADHD type of
Yeah.
fucking like
Yeah.
videos. Like I couldn't, like me myself, I make my videos like not like necessarily the highest quality, but like
Mhm.
it's nothing complicated, right? I mean, like
Yeah.
that Vertigo video I did was like, I mean, I would say it's like on the higher end of like qualities, but even then, it's nothing insane, right? So,
Yeah.
hmm
What would you say the I guess your main thing is you're trying to improve in editing right now.
I would say, like, when it comes to editing, I would say a lot of the time is, like, my mic, I'm having so many issues with my editing software and mic. I feel like my mic captures a lot of, like, the background things. But, like, I definitely think, like, scripting, too, is definitely a thing that needs to, like, work on for quality. And, I mean, like, the editing for me is, like, very simple. And I don't, for what I do personally, it's, like, it's just nothing. I play COD, right, and I talk in the background. So, like, I don't necessarily think that, a lot needs to be done when it comes to quality, but I guess a few things I could do, like improve scripting, and I mean that's for every YouTube video, right? Scripting, I mean mic quality, music in the background, just small things like that. I feel like if I did, probably be better. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's whatever I'm doing right now. It's nothing for me to complain about. It's nothing really that people are complaining as much. And honestly, like, I don't know about you, but for me, in my personal life, you know, I work, I go to school, right? So for me to sit down,
same.
yeah, exactly. And you know, and I'm sure you know too, Head Clover, when you sit down, we don't have like, you know, 8 hours a day to, you know, record and edit unless it's on the weekends. And that's just something that's, you know, on the weekends we want to take that time to ourselves, and, you know, we don't have work, we don't have school. So it's just like, you know, it's tough, right? I mean, it's tough to find the time to make something that's really high quality unless you don't, you know, you're not working, you're not at school. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And how would, and yeah, and so when you said you have school, so how do you balance school work with YouTube, Richard?
Well, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
I mean, so when I was making the Dorfic video, I was actually taking a summer course for science.
Yeah.
And I was not performing the best, if I'm being honest, and it was towards the end, the last couple weeks, that I decided to just focus all my energy in on the Dorfic video.
Yeah.
And so that's why it's so satisfying that it ended up.
Yeah, it was a great video. I was like, damn.
Yeah, thanks, man. I think a
good.
lot of people liked it. It has its problems.
Every video does. You know, you're not going to make it 100%, right? And you learn from whatever you like. For me personally, like when I did my Frutiger thing, I thought that the first half was all right, and then towards the end, I thought it kind of went into like kind of shit. But yeah, I mean,
no, I don't. I mean,
really?
I mean, when you're the artist working on anything, whether it's written, art, you're drawing, you're editing, you're always gonna notice things that the average person isn't gonna notice.
Like I don't, you know, that's the thing. I feel like I can hear my PC fan, because it's so fucking loud in the background 90% of the time when I record. So I'm like, oh man, people are not gonna watch that. They're gonna think it's dumb. They think it's sad. But no one has ever said it. I mean, I guess it's just like it cues out of people, but. Yeah, no, you're right though. That's a good way of like saying it when you're the artist yourselves. You always, you're the one that's has the most problem with your own art. You know what I mean? But yeah,
it's the generic cliche quote. The artist is never satisfied, but it's true, and you don't realize it's true until you actually get to work on on something.
Yeah.
The Dorfic video, I actually got a crazy amount of criticism in the comments about the mic quality. I actually went out and I bought a $100 Razer Siren Mini V3.
Okay.
And I think it sounds pretty good. It's not the best, but you know, it filters my voice decently well. Filters out background noise. But
I'll try to look for a mic that does that. Yeah.
Yeah, I 100% recommend Razer. But the problem was that I wouldn't record. I didn't record from the beginning to end, so I would record in like 20-second snippets on different days at different times too.
Oh yeah.
So my voice just sounded completely different in different sections, and people noticed it. And I got
very
comments about it.
inconsistent.
And, not consistent at all. So something to keep in mind for future videos. But it's kind of funny it turned out like that.
Yeah. Clover, what website? What the fuck am I saying? What mic are you using?
I have a Tonar, bro, but I need to get a different one because I'm having problems with my mic too.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is with mine, it's a good mic. It's just I hate having background noise being picked up. You know what I'm saying?
Like getting like a pop filter.
Yeah, like I have like a little filter, but it's just not good enough. You know, like I don't know if like there's mics that like the thing is I don't know. Did you guys buy your shit on Amazon or like you went in store and bought it?
I went out and bought it at Best Buy. Yeah.
Okay, so. Yeah, I always look on Amazon because I'm like, well, it has good deals. Like the mic I got is like 120 mic, but I got it for like 80. It's a Fifine, I think, and I saw a bunch of reviews on it, and it was good, and it's better than what I had. When I started doing this shit, like it was like a $20 mic. Like it was called like a Zeal Sound, and I changed it to this, and I mean, like, it's better, but like it still has a background. You can, I don't know, I maybe, I don't know if you guys use OBS or anything, but
I use OBS.
I don't, I heard that you can remove the background sound on that. I don't know, but
I'm
It
not sure.
depends.
I use
mhm.
I use this. I literally use snipping tools sometimes. Like that's how barbaric I am.
Yeah.
The mic. I just let my mic do all the work.
Mhm.
It's plug and play. It works great. Yeah.
Yeah, and what's, so because of like that video, the Dorfic video, did so well, and me and you were talking, and you were letting me know about like the aesthetic that you were gonna cover next, and you had said a lot of people had said Dark Arrow, right,
Yeah.
in your votes, and
A dark arrow.
you were like a little like not iffy on it, but you're like, damn, like it's
What is
I mean,
Dark Arrow? For,
yeah,
for the people
Dark
that don't
Arrow
know,
was
like
a-
myself,
yeah, explain what it is.
If I had to define it on the, if I had to define it on the spot,
Mhm.
it was a design style that was prevalent in graphic design and CGI in the 2000s, and it was used in user interfaces and in marketing and sometimes in branding. You can characterize it by black, glossy, and futuristic looking art, and it's pretty broad. It's mostly used by BlackBerry. Have you seen Windows Vista Ultimate
Yeah.
before? I don't
Yeah.
know how well. Yeah, that's Dark Arrow at its finest.
Yeah.
It was basically an aesthetic that was used to convey feelings, not just of futurism, but of a premium experience, right? Company buying into the future.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw too, like on that list, what is older brother core? Like, I kind of have a feeling, but I really wanted to ask you that just because, like,
That's an aesthetic I actually don't know as well, and that's part of why
it's
I wanted to
but
cover
it
it. I wanted to
sounds
cover something
unique,
I-
like it sounds
Yeah,
unique.
it is a lot different than anything I've covered. It's essentially the nostalgic aesthetic of being a teenager in the 2000s. It actually has very little to do with being an older brother. It has a lot to do with fashion and music, which I don't know much about, so I can't give a great definition of it. But basically, just picture a room with like a CRT, an Xbox 360, a guy with baggy jeans, he's holding a monster in one hand, a Xbox 360 controller in the other. Yeah, that's older brother core.
That's
Have
honestly,
you guys
yo.
ever seen the movie Mid-90s?
Yes, I've heard of
No.
it.
Bro,
I haven't
that
seen
you
it.
remember that scene at the beginning where he's like they're showing off the room and he has like all the stuff, bro? That's kind of like what
Oh
it's
yeah,
about,
I've seen that
actually.
clip.
You
I've
know what I'm
seen
talking
that.
about?
Yeah.
I'll look that up for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I think yeah. Go ahead. No. I think Head Clover, this is all new to you, right? This whole Frutiger shit. So it's like you know.
Yeah, so I think you told me a little bit about it like in a when we talked a while back.
Yeah.
And then I remember watching your video. But essentially, like, what is it like exactly? Like, I get it, like the whole nostalgic thing and like
yeah, it's like
the
the
whole
era.
color aesthetic.
It's like basically, well, I mean, it's basically that when you look
Yep.
at it simply, right? I mean, I'm guessing, I mean, it's just the old way of.
It has a strict definition though.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I kind of struggle sometimes when I see people kind of define all of 2000s nostalgia.
Yeah.
They lump all of 2000s nostalgia into Frutiger Aero, but that's not really what it is. Frutiger Aero is the most popular 2000s aesthetic, but
Oh, yeah, 100%.
it does actually have a strict definition. It's just people use it as an umbrella term, but that's just not what it is, you know?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, it's really
Like, you
hard to
find-
define it when you're like, when you not know, because there's so many things in Frutiger Aero.
I mean, yeah, when
Like,
it has different elements.
Yeah.
Humanist sans serif typography, aero glass or glossy user interfaces, skeuomorphic user interfaces. So that's user interfaces that mimic real life objects and their functionality. So think the original iPhone. Nature photography. So think Bliss, the 1.6p wallpaper. And of course, optimistic futurism. So you want it to feel like the future too. And yeah, those are the main elements, and once you know those elements, it's really easy to identify if something's Frutiger Aero or something else.
What's your favorite?
hybrid.
What's your favorite Frutiger Aero? Like, what? Like, if you could give me like your top 3 favorites, one being the best. Actually, no, top. Let me give you a top 5. One being like the best in your opinion that you enjoy, and 5 being like you would say like kind of like ass. or like a shitty aesthetic?
Okay, so okay,
Mhm.
that's actually a pretty interesting
Mhm.
question.
Yeah.
Just Frutiger aesthetics,
Yeah. Like
or
whatever
could it be like
in.
all? Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah.
It could be anything.
Uh,
Vertigo related.
this honestly, I like them all. I don't really
Yeah.
have a specific
Yeah.
preference. So I guess coming at number one would be just classic Frutiger Aero.
Yeah.
So think Windows Vista,
Yeah.
Windows 7, the Azadol stock images.
Would you say like think about grass and just think about like a blue sky almost? Like would you say that's
Yeah,
just classic
that's.
Vertigo?
I mean, it has to have the other elements,
Because
right?
it yeah, but like class like
You can't.
if you were to show me what a classic Vertigo Aero picture is, what would you put in that picture? You know, like what would be in that picture?
What would be in that picture?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I always think of Azadol. Have you heard of Azadol?
Honestly, no, I haven't heard of Azadol before.
They are a Korean stock image company, and most of their stock images are from the 2000s. And so, of course, they're about as Frutiger as it gets. And their website is a treasure trove. It feels like a time capsule when you go onto it, because they haven't even updated their website since the 2000s.
Yeah.
So it feels like a time capsule for the
Yeah.
2000s with all the stock imagery and the UI. So I would just take really any of their stock images as Frutiger Aero.
Okay.
That's
okay.
just what I think of.
So number one classic Vertigo, and what would you say the rest
classic. Number two,
Mhm.
I'd say. You got me stumped because
It's
Frutiger
a hard,
Aero's
yeah,
sub-aesthetic- It's
yeah.
a hard question because Frutiger Aero's sub-aesthetics, they're not really separate
Honestly,
aesthetics. They're
just
more or
give me
less
like you could like when I say like give me like
Can we just do all of 2000s aesthetics?
Sure.
Top 5 2000s aesthetics.
Sure.
That's way easier. So number one,
Mhm.
Frutiger Aero, because
Yeah.
versatility, it was widely used. It's nostalgic. Number two, I'd say older brother core. I know that's a lot different than.
No, that
Frutiger
honestly
Aero,
is a good like
that's-
no. I would say that's Frutigo Aero, and I'll just like jump in real quick. Honestly, when you were talking about it, like I've never like I don't have an older brother, but I have like someone a close family friend that's almost like an older brother. And like when you were saying like the room with the baggy jeans, and I just remember being in that like in his room when I was younger all the time. The classic Xbox 360. Let's just say like all those classic green colors. The old PC background, the classic Mountain Dew bottles, the Doritos, like just shit like that. Those classic games. And like when you were saying, I'm like, you know what, like that is. Like that's a nostalgic aesthetic. Like that's something that should be like within that category. Like it makes sense. But yeah, sorry, I just wanted to chime in and say that.
Yeah, no. That's. I'm glad that brought up nostalgia in you, because I just remembered this now. I actually also have some, I guess, older brother core nostalgia, because I have a family friend. My family. Wait, sorry. What am I saying? I have a family friend, and she was a teenager while I was like a young kid, and I got to hang out with her and her friends all the time, and they had an Xbox 360 and they would play Guitar Hero, and so I have that image in my head of a bunch of teenagers playing on an Xbox 360. And
I
it's very nostalgic. Yeah.
All right, so 1 classic, 2 older brother. What would you say is the spot for the 3 other ones?
3, I would say Dorfic, because it's still used today. Look at Gatorade water.
Yeah, it's true,
Do you have Gatorade water where you are?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so Gatorade water. I've seen a ton of other brands use it. It hasn't really been phased out. It's not considered to be as futuristic as it was in the 2000s, but it is still used and it's still relevant in branding. So personally, I don't think it's that great of an aesthetic. I love Dorfic, that's why I made a video about it, but I don't think it's as great of an aesthetic as other 2000s features and aesthetics.
Oh yeah.
Because it's so simple and it's so limiting when you're trying to make
it's just orange. It's just like the color orange, right? So it's like
it's so limiting. There's not as much you can do with it.
Yeah.
Right. But it is so versatile though. So then number 4, I would say have you heard of corporate grunge?
No, but I'm trying to. Is it just like an aesthetic of like within like a business office or something like that?
No, it sounds like it would be.
Almost. When you say the word corporate,
It's a Y2K aesthetic. Have you ever seen the what's it called? The you wouldn't steal a car, so don't like download a movie, like the anti-piracy ad from the early 2000s.
Yeah.
It's a corporate grunge. Corporate grunge is an aesthetic that basically encompasses papyrus textures, grungy and earthy fonts.
Okay.
And I don't know how to define it. I just started describing something that I don't know how to describe.
I mean, that's good, bro. That's like an idea right there to
there
make a video about. You know, that could be your next hit, bro.
Get on it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's a unique aesthetic, though. I like it. I think it's underrated. I haven't delved into it too much, but I think it's cool.
Right.
And then number 5 would be Utopian Scholastic.
Okay.
That was basically the late 90s aesthetic of school textbooks.
Oh, okay.
So like tons of imagery of, you know, ancient Egypt and ancient civilizations, and you've probably seen it before.
Yes, 100%.
Microsoft, yeah, 100%. It's basically just the aesthetic of like late 90s, early 2000s textbook. And we're both Gen Z, right?
Yeah. How old are you?
Yeah, so we 16.
Oh shit, you're young, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought you were like
old are you?
I'm 23, Clover. You're like 24, right?
Yeah, I'm 24.
Bro, you're like, I thought you were gonna say like I'm doing 20s. Oh, I mean, bro, I mean, I honestly, I will say though, at your age, like what you're doing is great. I mean, you're like early, and like I started like doing this YouTube shit in my 20s.
Yeah.
Like I was 22 when I started. I don't know, how old were you, Clover, when you started?
I think like the same age, bro.
Yeah.
At the beginning of this year.
Yeah, and like we're just like, you know, we're starting to get somewhere, but bro, you're 16, bro. You're starting and you're making those numbers already, bro. Like taking like you're like
it's just hyper focus, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I
sort of branded myself. I'm basically trying to brand myself into being like the 2000s tech aesthetic guy.
Yeah.
I have tons of other interests, but this is just like the thing that I'm like zeroing in on, because you know someone's got to do it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, bro. You've got like bro, like we're 6 years apart basically, man. You've got like, imagine like, you know, I'm doing YouTube at 23 when you think about it. So imagine how like when you get to 23 years old, how far you've come with doing this YouTube if you're consistent. That's 6 years, bro. When you think of so true. like that, what you're doing. Like I wish I started doing the videos I did like I'm doing now back at that time. I mean, it's never too late to start, right? I mean, we all got to start somewhere, but like that's really good, honestly, at your age, man. Like what you're doing. Nah, that I'm glad. I'm happy for that. I'm happy for you, man. Like that's great. That's awesome, bro. That's really good. But
like, yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah. So yeah,
maybe potentially be able to make a steady income off it.
Oh yeah,
Not
I mean
off of YouTube, but off of, you know, my Shopify store and other endeavors. Yeah.
Yeah. It's trending, but it's not something you're gonna find often on your For You page, right? So it's like something you really it's not, it's popular, but it's not trending viral popular. Like it had a resurgence in 2022.
Popular when
Yeah.
I mean, when your friends are all talking about it, it seems popular, but then you go outside of that group, no one knows about it.
Like if you ask someone Frutiger Aero, they ain't going no shit. Yeah, no, I was just saying like it's tough, man.
I mean, they'll recognize it, explain, you know, the aesthetic of Windows 7 and other user interfaces. They'll recognize it, but they won't know about the subculture. Yeah. I think the reason that it's becoming popular is it's not sinister, but it's not as hopeful. So, I mean, it's from a bunch of different reasons. You know, everyone's sick of brain rot, things with substance. People are sick of corporate greed from companies like Microsoft turning Windows into, you know, an advertising platform and things like that. But a lot of creators, they want people to be nostalgic so that they get views, and so you get people that are constantly churning out nostalgic content, and so it's basically just another form of content that's becoming popular, and people are watching it. Yeah.
Isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy to think about like in like back in like the 2000s they were like promoting super futuristic stuff,
and facts, bro. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Now that we're here in the future, like everyone's kind of going back, like, no, we don't want the future no more. Like,
I mean, that's what I'm saying,
like,
bro. Like,
Yeah,
it's insane
exactly.
how the future was advertised. It's and I, like Richard, you'll definitely know this, but like that's the popular quote that goes with Frutiger Aero that was made recently in recent years is the future we were promised, right? Like that shit is like something
that's the classic slogan.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like it's a newer slogan too, right? Like I feel like that's people when they realize what it is, they're like, "Oh, this is what it used to, supposed to look like. This is what."
Yeah.
So now people started saying that shit. So it's just insane to think about like what the future was quote unquote supposed to be like. And that's why I made my video, you know, on Black Ops 2 is because it was like it's that aesthetic. That aesthetic is everywhere, and like I find that I saw it everywhere. And like a lot of it just was never talked about. I was like, what the fuck? So it takes a like extreme ball knowledge to even make this, you know, or like even know things about it. Like the research is a lot. I had to like a lot of people said like this aesthetic wasn't this. This is a different like man like like there's never gonna be a fine print for an aesthetic. At times it's tough. There's a lot. It's just fucking nostalgic, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and it's not good to keep nostalgia.
Oh no.
Definitions of the
100%.
aesthetics. Like, I remember having a post deleted at r/Frutiger Aero because it had a Windows XP taskbar in it.
Yeah.
Like as if that's what not Frutiger Aero, and I just remember being so pissed because like everything about it. Because basically what I did was I made my Windows 11 desktop look Frutiger Aero.
Right.
And so yeah, I put a screenshot of it on r/Frutiger Aero, and then got taken down just because I had a Windows XP taskbar, and I was like, I mean, come on, you got to be at least a little bit lenient on, you know, what counts, right? Like
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, this is it's obviously it's a question that's like a little. It could be uncomfortable at times, but you know, we're small YouTubers. So, are you monetized at all on YouTube? I mean, as of yet.
No. So I'm 1,000 hours away from.
Oh man,
the first
really?
level of YouTube partner.
Seriously? Yeah. Usually it's delayed.
Why?
I would think with your views and shit, you'd have it by now. Like 38K, like that's a lot, man.
Just one. No, it's 1,000 more watchers. Actually, I think less. I think like 800.
Yeah.
Then I can have super chats and channel memberships.
Yeah.
The store section featuring products in my videos, things like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you planning on doing your like merch and stuff soon enough?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I actually have my Shopify store completely set up with tons of products. I got Frutiger Aero posters, pillows, stickers, magnets, a bunch of other things. I don't want to like soft launch it. I kind of want it to be a big thing, but at the same time, like it's not like I can really build that much hype from where I'm at. So.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, it's tough.
Soft launch this weekend.
Yeah, like for me, like I made quite a bit of t-shirt sales, and obviously, like I'm not gonna sit here and tell you there was a lot of them that was sold, but it was good enough, you know, to be over $100. Yeah, over $100. I mean,
that's great. That's great.
I mean, yeah, like.
And you're using Printify, right?
Yeah, Printify. I use Printify, so.
I was shocked when I saw you had $10 t-shirts. Like, are you actually making profit off that? Like, I need to know how much that was. That's the first question, but.
Well, no, that's like okay. Well, at first I wasn't, but then I found. So after the first 2 sales of shirts I sold, I realized that I wasn't making any profit, or I wasn't trying to make profit most of it, because 50% of that went to charity. So I was like, I don't care. Like, I mean, I get whatever. So I went with another company because it'll be like, oh, you could change company. So then I went with another one that was selling t-shirts for like less of the price. I don't remember how much, but it was like I was only losing profits by $1. But I do like, so when you buy a t-shirt, so I sell it for $10 or $8 US, and so when someone buys it, it's gonna be like $10 with shipping, and I can't change that, unfortunately, because that's, you know, the shipping is something that's out of my hands. I tried to see if I could fix that, but I can't. But so like usually half the time I make between $20 to $24, depending on, you know, I had someone from the UK buy it, I had someone from here in Canada, and then I had most people from the US. So it fluctuated a lot, but yeah, so I'd make around $20 something per sale, and like yeah, it was definitely like something that's I'm still planning on keeping open for a little bit for probably the rest of the month, and then I'm probably gonna call it quits there because I don't feel like paying like something, I don't know, like 20 something or almost 30 a month to keep a store open.
39.
But, oh yeah,
Canadian.
fuck that. Are you Canadian or are you somewhere else?
Yeah, I'm Canadian.
Oh, you're Canadian. Oh, okay, bet. Same here, bro. Yeah. If you don't mind,
Clover.
Yeah. What about you, Clover?
I'm American. I just moved to Oregon about a couple of months ago from California, so I ended up migrating a little bit up north.
Fucking Oregon, eh? Like,
It's even crazy to even think about that they're even gonna like having a UFC event at the fucking White House, bro. It's wild.
I don't even know how they're gonna let like. It's gonna be private though. Like that's the thing. It's not even gonna be something for the public, bro. Like when you think about it. So like.
Also security.
Oh.
It's open to the public.
Oh, it will be. It will be. So they're gonna have. So you have to like. It's gonna be crazy expensive then. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, mad expensive.
Yeah, fuck that. I mean, bro, it would be lit to go, like, imagine saying, like, yeah, I went to the White House to watch a fucking fight. Like, not everyone gets to say that, you know what I'm saying? But, Richard, I had this question for you. So what can we expect from you to be posting within, like, you know, the rest of 2025? Like, how many videos do you think you'll be dropping this year? Yeah. Like, what's your roadmap?
Yeah. My roadmap is just to make more aesthetic explained videos. Because you know the Dorfic video got 38,000.
Yeah.
Frutiger Metro has 4,500.
I mean, your recent one did good too, right?
Videos. Sorry.
Your recent one got pretty decent views too, right?
Yeah. Both of them have done great. So just more in that format.
Yeah.
And also, there's gonna be a video about the store, the Frutiger Aero store, and there's gonna be one about the book.
That's right.
So you know, just some like community stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just tons more aesthetic explained videos.
Yeah.
What going to be covering Technozen,
Technozen, yeah, that's a good one. Technozen's a good one. Yeah. Tell us a bit about more your book because you mentioned it a few times. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Huh?
So you were saying
I don't
something?
really know anything about Technozen. I'll have to study it. Make the video. Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your book that you were like working on because you've mentioned it. Like, what's gonna be your book about? How long is it gonna be? Like, what should we like? If you know, if I were to read like your book, like let's just say tomorrow, you know, what's gonna be inside of it? I know you said Frutiger Aero, but like, you know, what kind of chapters? You know, I know you probably want to like keep a little bit of that as like a surprise for someone reading it, but what could you say? Yeah. What you could tell us about? I don't
want to leak too much.
Fair enough.
But we'll see. So, so it's gonna be titled Frutiger Aero, a deep dive into 2000s tech design and futurism, and the contents of the book are gonna be reflected of the title. So, you know, there's gonna be a chapter on the Frutiger Aero's elements, the individual section on elements. So there's gonna be a history of unit sound stereotypography, how it became popular. There's gonna be a history on aero design language and user interfaces like it.
Right.
History of skeuomorphism dating all the way back to the 1800s. And cool about it is that it's larger than any deep dive on YouTube or anywhere on the internet.
I mean, it's a book, right? It's like your limits are like not even there.
To do with it.
That's really interesting.
It's like editing a video, right?
Yeah. And you know, I will say this: I will give you like props for that because I don't know about you, Clover, but out of everyone I met here on YouTube, I've never met one single person that's like, you know, I'm writing a book. You know, my YouTube is based off of me wanting to write a book, and I'm just deciding to post videos about it to, you know, kind of give like a deep dive into these videos. But you know, in this book, I'm gonna be, you know, for Dorfic, for example, right? You're gonna go way in depth on your book about Dorfic, let's just say as an example. But you know, you're making a video about it. But I find that that's really unique about what your channel is and what your purpose is compared to a lot of people I've met here. And I don't think I've ever met someone on YouTube that's like, yeah, I'm just doing this because of a book. And you know, it's really interesting.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
No, and you're 16, and I mean, you're 16 years old too, man. Like, I like, you know, for me, if I were to write and I'm 23, man, like for me to write a book, it would take so much time. I would be so lazy. I wouldn't even know what to fucking say and shit like that. But for you, man, like you're like you're young. Yeah, like you've got time, man. You got time, brother. You got time.
You can't. Yeah, that's probably something that helped me out. I had time on my side. I was able to, it's not about paying bills or anything, right? So
Yeah.
I was able to work on it.
Yeah.
That would be a bit harder for you guys. So
Yeah.
that was a privilege I had.
But live your life too, right? Like you're young too. Like you don't want to like obviously you want to focus on like, but you're 16. I bet you're still in high school, so you don't want to like miss out those opportunities. I like.
I am a bit older than when I started, so I do have a job.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you said before. You wouldn't know where to start if you were starting a book.
Right.
No, either. Like while I was like in school, I would just be like daydreaming. Like,
yeah, me too, man. I'd be daydreaming or shit.
Including in it, and
I like that. Yeah.
It wasn't even daydreaming though. It was just like hurting. It was like hurting my brain, just trying to think of stuff to write because I just couldn't think of anything.
It's what you want. It's your inspiration, right? You're think about what matters to you, and that's what's important.
Exactly. Yeah.
You don't care about what's on this next math equation, right? You like it's not gonna benefit you. A book and a video on YouTube might give you something that people dream of and might build you a foundation of what you're trying to get here on and achieve in life, whether it's making it's making money on YouTube.
Mr. Beast. I saw Mr. Beast say this on a podcast. People will call you crazy while you're staying up late working on something tirelessly, cutting off social connection just to focus on this one thing. They'll call you crazy, say you're wasting your time, wasting your early years. But then once it takes off, then like, oh wow, like must be nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right?
Where was the support when I was working on it?
Oh man, I agree with you on that. Now, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I'm very closed off about what I do here in the real life. I go to school, university.
Yep.
I went to college. I go to university. I work a job. I have friends. I have a girlfriend. All that stuff, and that a lot of them do know about it, but a lot of people don't. And I don't know about you guys, but how private do you keep what you do on the internet in person, in real life? Like if you were to go to school, would people know, oh yeah, he does YouTube, he does this. Do people know about what you do or not?
Head Clover, do you want to go first?
Yeah, so like for me, honestly, it's weird, bro. So for me personally, I kind of pick and choose. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
same.
Pick and choose. Who I want to let know like what I do and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But if it's like someone like random like on the internet, I got no problem telling them. But when it comes to like people close to around me, I kind of just pick and choose.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough, bro.
You hit the nail on the head there. Like for me, that's how it is too. Because the thing is, with a lot of people, like they don't necessarily want to see you succeed.
Yeah, they don't understand it,
that's
right?
That's just the sad truth for a lot of people because they don't understand, and also the way they approach life is just so different. We don't have any entrepreneurial projects, and so I show some people that I know genuinely would want to see the best for me, and I want to see the best for them, but I can't say that about everybody. So
So let me ask you guys this: are you guys open? I think the most important people in our lives, and we can all agree that would be our most critical and judge on this are our parents. And are you guys open to your parents about what you guys do?
For me, my mom says,
so
my mom, I let my mom know. She knows. She says she does watch the videos every once in a while. So I think it's true because I'm not gonna lie. I like to be checking my demographics. I do got like 3% women watching.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's like her, like my girlfriend and stuff. They be watching my vids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Richard?
I show my parents my videos sometimes. They know about it. I mean, how could they not, right? I was in my room for 10 months, 5 hours a day working on the book.
Yeah, it's kind of a given.
Channel. How could they not know?
Yeah, for me, my mom knows, and I only told her when I started making money. Like she's
smart.
She suspected it. Yeah. She suspected it because obviously I had a fucking T-shirt come in for a test. She's like, the fuck to stay smart, and then before I did all this, I had another account on TikTok, which was called Smartfellow, and I got a Fortnite creator code, and I have Fortnite creator cards. Yes, IRL real cards. Okay. That I would give out as a joke to friends, or I would leave it in public random places just as a meme. And so my mom, obviously she walked into a room a few times what the fuck is this, right? The hell does my son have 100 business cards that says use code SmartFellow? Who the fuck has that, right? But yeah, honestly, when I started showing my mom how much money I was making on YouTube, she was like, yeah, nah, you do you. Just focus on your school at the same time, work a job, but you continue doing that. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, it pays pretty well. Like, especially my upload schedule is very like limited. Like I think in the last month I've only uploaded like twice. I think the Frutiger, like in September, I only dropped the Frutiger video and the video I dropped today, like my overanalyzing on die rise, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not gonna lie, like, it's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, your Frutiger video did pretty good.
Yeah.
I haven't even dropped a video this month. I don't think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Frutiger Metro video was dropped in late August. So.
Yeah. Oh man, the people are waiting, man.
Yeah, I know. I got some. It's hard. It's kind of hard finding motivation.
It is hard
at this point.
when a long video. You know what? I agree with you. It's when, like, after I finished my Frutiger video, I kind of needed, even though I had not uploaded the week prior, I kind of needed that week to just take a break from it all, because I find that videos like that, sure, my video is probably not as heavily edited as some people. It's a 22-minute video.
Still great, though. Still great.
Thank you.
That's like 3 times as long as mine. Right.
So those videos,
I did take a. Yeah, I did take a week break between the Dorfic video and the Frutiger Metro video. So, taking week breaks, I think, is normal for those longer videos. Because also, you have to remember, it takes time for the algorithm to increase the CTR rate by recommending it to the right people. When the Frutiger Metro video first dropped, I'm not even joking, it had 1.3% CTR.
Oh man, I hate seeing that.
Yeah, that was awful. And now it's at 2.8%, so it's going back up, and it's starting to come up in search results.
Man, if it goes under 3, I like, my heart drops. I'm like, fuck. And it's not good. You know what? I talked about this before, but it's like, it's one of the most toxic things doing YouTube is looking at your stats. And I mean, I started to just like, I'll look at them, but like when I drop a video, I just try not to look at it for 2-3 days, because honestly, and it's hard, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I try not to, but I break that usually. It's just really hard not to when you're like, oh shit, like, let's just say for you, right? For me, like, I have my, like, my last video's got like over this 1,000 whatever viewers, and then drop this video. I'm like, what do you mean it's ranked 9 or 8 out of 10, compared to all the other ones? Because YouTube has like this ranking thing when it drops in like the first like 24 hours or some shit of the video coming out. And so like because they're comparing views, and you're like, oh my god. But then I look at it and I'm like, well, to be fair, my overanalyzing on the map town, that was the lowest viewed video for the longest time in its first few hours, and then like obviously now it's my like second, I think, most viewed video with like 30K. So it means like that means nothing. But yeah, like you said, the CTR, it's really sucks when you look at it and you see like 1 point something. Like, that's just fucked.
Yeah, that was awful. That ruined my week.
Honestly, like, when you put a lot of time and effort into something, fuck, man, that just kills you. Like, that's what I was worried about the Frutiger video. I was like, man, if this shit does so bad, I don't even know what to fucking do. I was like, I just
Frutiger videos can't do bad, honestly.
That's why I realized, like, it's there's so little of them. Like, there's not that many Frutiger videos when you think about it. There is, but there's not. I don't know if you agree with that.
I mean, there definitely is an oversaturation of just generic, like, image compilations, and that's actually what I was doing on my.
But there's a lot on TikTok and all that. But like when we talk about YouTube,
on TikTok, I think ton on Reels, but there's not many like long form videos.
That's what I'm saying,
describing the just actually like the actual applications of Frutiger Aero. So like for you, it was Black Ops.
No one's ever done that.
Just explaining what Frutiger Aero is, but there's not enough videos about like the actual specific examples, Yeah, huge untapped potential there.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. And like, you have a lot of potential with like the older brother core. And like, when you give me your top 5, I think like 3 of those things I've never fucking heard of. So if you make individual,
it's also hard to explain some of them, because like I can like. You actually like look at those different like Y2K aesthetics, like they're actually so weird, and it's like.
But that's why you make a simple video. Yeah, that's the thing. You make a video about it and you explain it, and bro, that's your formula. I think we talked about this in DMs. Like, you grab something so simple, or something out of the aesthetic. You grab something and you just make something unique that you've never seen before.
Something that doesn't have a long form video yet, and then it'll come up in search results. Even if my video is not the best video, it'll still come up because there's nothing else for people to watch. That's how the
Exactly.
Dorfic video blew up, and then even though the Frutiger Metro video was slightly longer, had better editing, I'd say I'd put more effort into it. The mic quality was better. It got less views. It got like 10 times less views because there were already other videos on. So you got to choose things that other people haven't done yet.
Honestly, my Mandela. I don't know if you saw my Mandela video. Like,
No.
it has like over 300,000 views. Like it's what basically.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I went to the yeah.
It's skyrocketed. Like that video itself is responsible for 1,000 people subbing. Hey, bro. I put a lot of, like, I wouldn't say I put less effort into that compared to the Frutiger video. Like, it took me, I think.
Yeah, you never know what it's gonna be.
Yeah,
you really never know.
You never know.
Why do you think that one blew up? Why do you think it blew up?
Because no one's ever made a compilation like of like multiple Mandela effects. Like, there's the one sign from Standoff, like that one sign, like that's been made. But the strangest, like with an S, is like, huh. Now you ask the question, like, there's more. So then people are like, okay, I've never seen this. And then I made a follow-up, which, I mean, we did okay. Got to like 6K. That's not bad, but yeah, I made it part 2. But nah, I mean, like, yeah, that was like my big break, I would say. Like, I think from that point on, like my older content was just like, people didn't care about that. They're like, yeah, nah, continue with the new shit, like the overanalyzing the fucking weird-ass Mandela shit. Like, I made a Halo lore video, and that's what we were talking about, like, you know, when you work so much. I think I put a lot of effort into that Halo video too, just like the Frutiger video, compared to, you know, all my other videos too. And that shit, like, that hit me hard when I realized that it didn't do good. Like, it's only at like 300 views, man.
Oh, yikes. It's nice when one of your videos does super well, and then it boosts your older ones that don't have as many views. Like, there were a ton of my older videos were frozen at 200 or 300 views. I remember I uploaded this like really crappy trailer for my book, like around this time last year, and it was stuck at like about 100 views, and then now it's at 200 just from people looking at my channel. So it's nice when those like older dead videos slowly start to get more views.
Yeah, that's what I realized. But unfortunately, I do have to kind of end things off soon on our pod because we're gonna do some shit.
Anything else?
Anything else? Do you want to? Honestly, I think you explained really well. I mean, I got to know you, and me and Clover, I'm pretty sure, got to know you pretty well. And I mean, bro, you're young. You got a long journey ahead of you, brother, compared to I think both of us, man. And you know, you're doing great, and you're doing fantastic. And honestly, if you have any message to say to anyone, and if you want to plug anything, you know, go for it. Just say what you want to say in those last moments.
Yeah,
it's tough to think about on the spot.
Yeah, on the spot. Work hard, play hard, be a good guy.
There you go. All right, bro.
Generous words.
There you go. I like that one. All right, so I'll leave a link to your shit below. All right.
Yeah, thanks, man.
All right, bro. Well, either way, thanks, man. Thank you for hopping on, Twin.
Okay, see you. Thanks for letting me be on here.
Hey, man. Thank you. All right, you too, man. We'll talk soon. All right.